I'm Jason Mader, and this is Magnus Eggerstedt. You're in your 9th month as the director of Georgia Tech's Institute for Robotics and Intelligent Machines. What does Georgia Tech do well when it comes to robotics?
So our unique strong point is really robots and people, and robots and other robots. Meaning, when robots are no longer just confined to the cages on the manufacturing floors, but they're entering our daily lives, how should they engage with us? And how should we engage with the robots? And this is an area where we really own the space, because we're both deep, meaning we have the experts in the sub-disciplines, but we're also really broad in that we have economists and engineers and psychologists and computer scientists and even philosophers working together to try to understand how should robots interact with us and with each other.
Well, let's back it out a little bit then. What do you see as the future for robotics globally, and who benefits the most?
Well, it's clear that the robots are coming. They are leaving the cages on the manufacturing floors, and we're going to see robots in our homes, in our hospitals, on our farms. And the question is, how do we actually structure society and our interactions with the robots so that we don't end up with robotic mechanical overlords, but in fact that the human experience is richer, that we become more productive, that we could become healthier, that we become even more creative or more equal and equitable. And I see an institute like IRIM, our job is to make sure that we go down that path so that the robotic revolution actually benefits everyone as opposed to a select few.
All right, let's look at this space that we're in, because I'll give it to you. This is not a pretty space right now.
I'm going to disagree.
You have awesome plans going forward. This is the Areum in the Van Leer building. What is that?
Well, so one thing that we've been trying to do is make sure that everyone has access to sharp robotic facilities.
Everyone in the country, in the world.
Everyone in the world. If you're a smart Girl Scout in California with ideas about how to program robots, you should be able to run it on world-class robots. So what we're building here is the Areum. It's a terrarium for robots, meaning people can upload code online, run experiments on our robots, and here we're going to have teams of robots on the ground and in the air collaborating to solve complicated tasks. So you can run your experiments on our robots and get the data back, and in that way become a real robotic scientist without having to worry about actually maintaining a robotic facility. We already have a scaled-down version of the Areum, where we have had over 200 research users from every continent except Antarctica so far.
That's awesome.
It is awesome.
All right, so it is a pretty space. I'll agree with you.
Well, you got to envision what it's going to look like when it's done.
Magnus Eggerstedt is the director of Georgia Tech's Institute for Robotics and Intelligent Machines.